Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. Who's ready for another This and That Tuesday? Well, today we are going to cover some little mini notebooks with some napkins, or you can paint them, or you could distress them any which way you want. These are just some samples that I prepared so that they could dry. And what we're going to do is make um, these little covers, and we're going to put two books in, like a little traveler's notebook style. Now, this is my prototype, so I did not laminate this, but the ones that we're going to do for the other books will laminate. So it's, I'll give you the measurements, and what you do is, this is like 7 1/8 by 4 1/2, and I rounded the corners, and I took two of the books. I have two different styles here. There's a thin one and a thick one, so it works best when you do that. So I put them in here, and I just squared off the sides here. So I made like a little gusset here. Okay, I did this, and then I rounded my corners, and this piece is 3 by 1 3/4. Okay, and then this is just some sticky tab, Velcro. So I did all this. I cut it, I did this, and then I laminated it with my Scotch laminator. So here's two covers and two strips. So make sure you leave a space between them. I see this shifted here, but we'll try to get that cut out to save it. So yeah, I'm just cutting between. I know you can't see it on the video, but I'm right between them. And yeah, I found that if you scored them and rounded the corners ahead of time, it's going to make it much easier. And you could line this side. You could have done it in double-sided, or you could have inked it. I'm just leaving it plain. Again, this is for tutorial purposes only. I'm sure my grandbabies won't mind that they're not decorated on the inside, but if I was gifting them, I would do that. So after you cut it out, your score marks are pretty much still there. So I would take my two books, a fat one and those are two fat ones. So these are fat. So let's get a skinny one here. And see, they go in nicely. They fit nicely. Okay? So that's how we're going to get our cover. So I just wanted to show you that. But what you want to do first when you get your book, mine are all already colored, but it's the small notebooks you can get at Walmart, or even Walgreens has them, or Amazon, this kind of school book. And because I'm using napkins, I first applied a coat of gesso. Okay? So I just painted that on and let it dry. That way, when I put the napkin on, it won't pick up the color of the background. So I just have a snippet here of napkin, and make sure it's only one ply. I think it is because it's old. Yeah, I just decided to do napkins on these today, but you can decorate them with paper, or I think this one was paper. I don't remember. Anyway, I just have some collage page as my medium. You can use anything like that, Mod Podge, whatever. And we're just going to paint this on. I don't have my foam brushes out. I don't have any. So I'm using this big paintbrush, but I just poured it in a cup because it's easier to work with. So I have that, and it's good to put a piece of paper in here. And I'm taking my napkin, and I put a little gesso on this because I just like that look. So this is on, it's got to dry. When it dries, we'll trim it, and I'll put some more gesso on top of it. Or not gesso, Mod Podge or Collage Podge. So we're going to let this one dry. So these are pretty much dry. Like I said, we'll take a fat one and a thinner one. Let's see, these two can go together. This one is really not going to be used because it's been used. I've been taking the pages out. So we'll just work with these. So the cover that we just cut out and got ready, we'll take this, and I just did this winter scene because I had this paper that I liked. So again, you just put them in and make sure they match pretty well. Still a little sticky, but that's okay. Then you're just going to take some elastic. I have 2 pieces left over here, so I'll use that. And you're going to find the center of your book and just put your elastic in there. I can trim this later. So you have that. Then I took my crocodile and I made a hole because I wanted to put a dangle on my book. So I'm just going to put right in the center. I'm going to put a hole, and I will get an eyelet. And put that in there. And then we'll crimp that. So now I can put a little charm in there later. I can put one of these that I made the other day. I just like the way that they look on here. You can put fabric or something there too if you want. Now again, I'm not going to be decorating these all turn this around a little bit. Okay. Let's put your books in first and play with that later, Lynn. So we have the 2 books in that we put the rubber bands in. They're just laying here on the side. So all you have to do is put the cover on. You can do the backs too. I did not. So basically there you have your two books, and your little charm. And then you can take your little tab, this one, and we'll cut this out. And I did not make a crease in here, but we'll just put it here and just make a fold. Let me get my little scoreboard and see if I can score it with that. Yeah, I should have put a okay. Okay, make sure when you do your books that you have the top of the books on top where you want them. So I want that there, and I need another, maybe right there. Yeah, just make a little crease just so your book fits in there, see? Okay, then this is going to get glued on here. We probably should use hot glue. I don't have my hot glue gun. So let's just use some double-sided tape for today. And that's out. Excuse me. Always when you think you're prepared, something comes up. That's okay. So let's line this back piece with some double-sided tape here. Yeah, I think these would be great little stocking stuffers or something to give even to teachers or babysitters or somebody that likes to take notes. Fits in your purse. Okay. And then just get it secure. And then I gave it a little bit of play. And then I'm just going to take a set of these little Velcro squares and put them on this side. And there you have it, my friends. You can decorate it, do what you want with the cover. We're going to have to let this sit for a bit. So we're just going to set this to the side. We're just going to, okay, we're going to let that sit, okay? Okay, let's see how this one's doing. Okay, that's dry. We can put our top coat of gesso on this one, or Mod Podge, Collage Podge. All right. Okay, let that finish drying. Let's close these up. All right, so we have another set here. So let's cut some elastic. We need 2 pieces. Just find the center. And tie them. So just find the center of your book. I could have left a little more elastic, but it's okay. So I have a Fat and Skinny book ready. It's got their elastic. So we need to cut out the other base here. Yeah, I hope you're all having a beautiful fall day. Fall in the desert, it's in the 80s. But I'm under my fan, so it's all good. You can open the windows. Pretty day. And get your little strip cut out. Okay, and then again, just set your books in there and tease the folds that you made earlier. Make sure none of the plastic sticks out. Okay, I'm going to poke my hole. Get a brad in there, or not a brad, an eyelet in here. Get a charm. Okay, let's see. Let's eyeball where this will go. See how that works. Perfect. Okay, so we'll put double-sided tape on again. So just make sure everything top is top. Top. And then just sandwich this in here. And put our books in. And, okay, that dried. Yeah, I'll have to see how this is going to stick on the laminate. I don't know if I'm using the right adhesive, but this will get a Velcro in here and put a little charm on top. So there you have it. We have these. This one. This one's still a little tacky, so when it dries, I'll put that back in here in my template folder. So these guys will go in there. Now, what I also did with these was I found these little golf pencils. Now these are not really the toppers I wanted on these. Um, I've got to get some more of the right kind of flowers I want on top, but I can still show you how to do these. You just need an eye pin, and I just was playing around and made these little clusters. I'll show you these on a different day. But then I have a little some jump rings and a lobster clasp. And all you're going to do is take your pokey tool, and this was the very first video I made, so there is a video below, and you're just going to put it in in the eraser. Then I used you want to cut this down. Just cut it down. I use nail polish because that's what I have on my desk. But if you have a good glue, and then just put this in your so that's your top piece to anchor whatever your dangle will be from on top. Okay? So say we put this one on. I just thought they were cute little accents. Let's see what else we can dangle off this. Yeah, just cut it down. Poke your hole in your elastic. Add some glue. I don't know that you need this, but I just feel better doing it. Careful you don't bend it, but it's in there. Let me see if I have any dangles or something laying around up here. That might look nice on there. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh goodness. Well, so here's a little nail polish dangle that I made at one time. So you can put a variety of things on here. Okay? Just want to give you some ideas. And they came in different colors, but they're pastel. I think next time maybe I would get white. These were sunflowers I was trying to play with. Trying to see if yeah, these are probably too big. They're as big as a pencil. But you get the gist. So you can put something on top of them. And that would make a nice little gift, I think. And if maybe you could just put a not this color, but a little hairband around it. This one has the charm on it from something else. Let's take this off. Let's see. And let's get a tie for this one. Certainly find something cute in your stash, okay? These ones aren't so cute. Okay. Thanks for stopping by for another episode of This and That Tuesday. And the books were from the Dollar Tree, and paper clips. So I think these flowers were from also from the Dollar Tree. So use your imagination. Let me see what you make. Bye.